Hi everybody, hi. I'm back live with you, Formula One again. And this morning, the last practice session of this weekend. And who else but Max Verstappen? He won the practice 3 this weekend, this morning. He has won he's won 3 practices in a row. And what a performance from Max Verstappen. He won P1, P2, and now P3, and he looks like he's going to win the Sunday race. Max Verstappen is in good hands. It was very, very slippy conditions this morning. Everyone was struggling out there. But again, Max Verstappen, he didn't struggle. He got out in that bad weather, and he produced the goods in that Red Bull car, and there was horrible conditions. But everyone else was struggled. In Hamilton again, didn't even get a time. He struggled. He had to go out the race in the early stages for Mercedes, and not a good Turkish Grand Prix so far for them and for Bottas. But Max Verstappen, he has won practice 3 this morning. So Max Verstappen totally dominated the race this morning. Totally dominant. So yes. But again, also a good weekend so far for Ferrari, who have been having problems with their engine. But Leclerc finished second for them in practice, so that's a very good result for Ferrari. And also for Renault, 4th for Ocon, 3 for Albon, again for Red Bull. So Red Bull have really been dominant in this weekend's Turkish Grand Prix. Vettel was 6. Again, really good finish from Vettel. But Bottas finished 8th. But Hamilton didn't have a time in a finish, and he had to go out of the race. But Bottas finished 8th. Magnussen 9th. Stroll 10th. Ricciardo 11th. Sainz really struggled out there. In that rain, he really struggled. But he finished 12th. Giovinazzi finished 13th. 14th was Gasly. 15th, Grosjean. 16th, Raikkonen. 7th, Danny Kvyat. 18th, Russell. Well, didn't get a time. Latifi didn't get a time. And Hamilton didn't get a time. Those 3 had to pull out of the race. But Max Verstappen again. Wow, he's been on 5 Red Bull this weekend so far. So was Albon, and Red Bull have had a very good weekend of racing, but not so with Mercedes. But there's still time to improve that. They got qualifying tomorrow, and then the race, they got qualifying today, I think. Yeah, no. Qualifying 1 today, then 2, then 3, and then the grid for the race. But yeah, really good weekend so far for Red Bull. But to be fair, the rain, the conditions haven't been very good these past couple of days. Wet, rainy, not good conditions. So you got to give them that. But Max Verstappen, he just was on fire this weekend so far in these horrible conditions. But Max Verstappen didn't care about that, didn't bother him, and he finished with a applause. And he was absolutely incredible, Max Verstappen. But the conditions haven't been great so far this weekend in Turkey. Being horrible, wet conditions, slippery, hard for the drivers. But Max Verstappen, brilliant weekend so far for him. He's won P1, P2, and P3 in style for Red Bull. And Ferrari have had a good weekend so far. Leclerc finishing second in P3 this morning. Really had a strong race. Just behind Verstappen. But very good race from Leclerc and from Vettel. But yes, I'm looking forward to the race on Sunday, and we'll see who can qualify for the grid, and see who's going to be on podium for the race on Sunday. But Max Verstappen is going to be the favourite this weekend to get that to get on the start on the podium and probably finish on the podium as well. And I think Verstappen is in good hands to win this Turkish Grand Prix this weekend. But you never know with Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton was still beyond Max Verstappen's back. Hamilton will keep fighting. So yes. But again, Max Verstappen's had another good race. Really good, solid race. So yes, very good. And I'm back with you in 45 minutes' time for the first Women's Super League game between 2 giants. Manchester United women take on Manchester City women. So I'll be with you 11:45 in 45 minutes time. And yes, come back on. But yes, Max Verstappen has another good race this morning for Red Bull, and so is Leclerc and Albon. Those are the top three, and very, very good for Ferrari and Red Bull. And they've been very dominant so far, Red Bull, with Verstappen and Albon being in the top three again. So yes, very good from Red Bull, and I'll be with you in 45 minutes time. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be back with you in 45 minutes. But yes, I can't wait until the race on Sunday to see who starts on the podium. But Max Verstappen must be the favourite to continue his dominance in this Turkish Grand Prix. I think Verstappen will win it, and I think Leclerc for Ferrari will get a podium, and Albon if they keep their rhythm going and Red Bull keep their car in good shape, because Red Bull car's been on fire this weekend and really on fire. So yes, very good for Max Verstappen, very good from Leclerc for Ferrari, and very good for Alex Albon. Those three, the top three in the P3. Just inside the top three is Ocon in fifth, Norris, sixth, Vettel, and that's the top six. So yes, Vettel had a good race for Ferrari this morning, and they've had a lot of troubles for Ferrari recently, but they've had a good P3 with Leclerc and Vettel finishing in the top six. So yes, very good for them, but also very, very good for Red Bull and for Max Verstappen. So yes, he was in very good hands to win this Turkish Grand Prix. He's won 3 in a row now already. So yes, he'll be in good hands. So yes, thank you for everybody that's joined on. And I'm back with you 45 minutes time for the women's WSL Super League. Two giants, Man United and Manchester City, the first game of the season. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. So yes, and remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm back with you in 40 minutes time. So I'll see you then.